Hello everybody, my name is Jeff the Cage with the Band of Videos. Today we're going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War, and there is going to be I am going to be talking about spoilers and plot and stuff in the film, including the ending. So if you haven't seen the film, then I recommend you go see it in cinemas, because it is a really good film. But anywho, let's go look at the, let's go talk about the film. Now, Avengers Infinity War, I'm expecting, good action scenes. Thanos maybe getting half of the Infinity Stones, and then getting defeated, maybe. Something simple like that. But they really did shock me with the ending and stuff like that we will talk about in a minute. But let's talk about the plot-ish. Now, the plots do go in several directions. You've got the plot with the Guardians and Thor, and then that plot splits up into two plots with Thor, Groot, and Rocket Raccoon that try and make Thor a new hammer. I'm going to say the new hammer actually looks really cool. And the handle is actually made out of a Groot's arm. Yeah, that's one of the coolest parts, I think, about the new hammer. And Thor gets a new eye. If you watch the film, you can see they're slightly different colour when they put it in, and I felt like that was a pretty good detail to make. But I do miss Thor with an eye patch. I do miss Thor with an eye patch. He actually looked really cool with an eye patch, I'll be honest. And then there's the plot with I can't think of it. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Bruce Banner. And then Bruce Banner goes over to the Avengers headquarters and sends a beacon or something, and then Captain America and all them come after saving Vision, because Vision was getting attacked because he has one of the Infinity Stones in his head, the Mind Stone. And lots of things happen, but I think in a 2.5-ish hour film, I think they juggled it really well. We do see some odd team-ups, such as, I think, Iron Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy and Star-Lord and Iron Man. Great. Great stuff. There is also, along with a bunch of really serious action scenes, they just have its funny moments, and to be fair, some of them are really funny. I can't think of one at the moment, but there is some really funny films. Actually, Thor refers as Rocket Raccoon as a rabbit. Yeah. They're basically just taking the Guardians of the Galaxy joke where he's just a raccoon. Everyone knows he's a raccoon, but yeah. So I was quite shocked that I didn't. I thought, the character team-ups that we saw, I didn't think we would see many of them. Plus, I'm pretty sure there was a couple of scenes in the trailer that I didn't see in the film, but maybe I forgot about them. I feel like lots of film trailers do that, where there will be a couple of scenes in the trailer where you're like, hang on a minute, I don't remember seeing that in the film. But maybe they just cut it out because of time or something. That does happen. Now, a big spoiler here, Thanos, a couple of people who die, Thanos kills Gamora to get the Soul Stone. That, very emotional, because I quite enjoyed Gamora in the Guardians of the Galaxy films, but there's been lots of theories about every death in his film has gone into the Soul Stone. That I would say some of the deaths, but there's one death I'm going to talk in a minute that probably won't, and that's Loki's and the whole of Asgard, Asgardian people. I don't really know what to call them, but all of the Asgard people died because Thanos ambushes Thor and Hulk's ship at the end of Thor Ragnarok. Well, at the beginning of the film, but at the end of Thor Ragnarok, they had the ship. And they weren't really going anywhere, because whole of Asgard was destroyed in Thor Ragnarok. So, yeah. And Thanos beats the Hulk. That is great. But, rest in peace, Loki. I think he was strangled to death. He looks pretty dead. So, I don't think it was a fake death. I think they really did kill him off. And he was one of my favourite characters. So, very upset about that. Now, one thing that really annoyed me is the giant action scene with Thanos versus some of the Guardians and Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. There we are. One thing that really annoyed me is they kind of ruined it at the end, well, at the end of the action scene, with Star-Lord being really angry at Thanos for killing Gamora. That he ends up screwing it up. And they were so close, like, the glove was, like, on the end of, like, fingers. Like, they were so close, but I do understand, he was probably really angry, and I do understand that part, but it did annoy me, but I've kind of forgiven Star-Lord, so he's still one of my favourite characters. And another very interesting thing is, Doctor Strange gave up the Time Stone, to save Iron Man and probably Spider-Man. That I didn't think he would do, because in the film, I haven't seen Doctor Strange, by the way, it looked like he really needed to protect it. And giving it away, I did feel like he did the right thing, but not really. And then at the end, with the giant action scene while people are still fighting, Thanos appears, and everything goes bad from there at the end, when the Black Panther kind of Wakanda scene. That, can I say, is amazing. Love the new Hulkbuster. All the action is great. Even though I haven't seen Black Panther, I've only seen him in Civil War, I still think Black Panther is a pretty good character. And there's one scene about something about Starbucks in a Wakanda scene, but yeah. But now we're going to talk about the ending, where Thanos eliminates half of the universe's population. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Rest in peace, Spider-Man. He faded away into dust again. I thought of several theories. One, again, the Soul Stone thing. Lots of people have been theorising that their soul is in the Soul Stone. All we need to do is get it back, and they'll be back alive again? I ain't got a clue, but yeah, sure. I'll take it. Or Thanos used the Time Stone, went back in time and erased them. That did feel like was a pretty good theory, but I believe the Soul Stone one a bit more. Groot, sadly, faded away as well. Drax faded away, I believe. I don't think Star-Lord did. I think, what's her name? Mantis, I think, faded away. I can't think. Doctor Strange faded away. And, yeah, it was very upsetting. Lots of characters just faded away. And, it ended. Like, I was shocked. I was like, no, they can't just kill off a bunch of characters. They have to explain this in the end credit scene. So I actually waited to the end credit scene, and there's actually a thing at the end said Thanos will return. So Avengers 4 Infinity War 2. Confirmed. Yeah. It's a pretty good story. Pretty good. Pretty good film. I feel like even talking about, like, spoiling the film ruins this review, but yeah, it's hard to talk about this film without spoiling it. And the end credit scene has Nick Fury and one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, probably has a name, but I can't think of it at the moment. And Nick Fury using a little, like, box thing to call for someone. My theory is, is it Captain Marvel? I think it's Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel or something like that. Or some people will be saying X-Men or the Fantastic Four, because they are trying to get the rights. Disney and Marvel are trying to get the rights to those characters at the moment, so it might be. Who knows? That would be a big surprise, though. I'm just saying. So, what would I rate this? A solid 9.9 out of 10. One thing that does ruin me is, well... Actually, no. 10 out of 10. This film was great. It's my favourite Marvel film at the moment. Second is Thor Ragnarok, because I still love that film. And third is probably Spider-Man Homecoming. Fourth, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's too many good films. Okay, too many good Marvel films. So yeah, probably around the 10 out of 10 for this film. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like. I am planning to do a review on my second channel as well today. That's going to be fun. Might be this film. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.